The update 10.30 sneak peek is live on YouTube. It dropped about 13 hours ago, and we're going to do a reaction video to it. Let's see what they got coming up in Raid.
Update 10.30 is just around the corner.
Yes.
With Raid's 6th anniversary being the focus.
Happy 6th anniversary, Raid.
Alongside that main course, we'll also be serving up some tasty side treats for you to enjoy as well. So let's dive in with our latest sneak peek and see what's coming.
Yes.
First up, Raid's turning 6 years old. The
first thing I see right away, you guys saw that. Did you guys catch that? First thing right away. Look at
what's coming.
He's doing right there. Extra turn. So I'm thinking extra turn in his kit. You're going to see later in the video, but he takes extra turns a lot. So initially I was thinking maybe he's in Relentless, but it seems like it's always the A3 that's on cooldown and giving him an extra turn. So it looks like he's going to have extra turn capabilities, which is very nice. So that's the first thing that I noticed right away. Hey, stop right there. Click in the description right now for you to get a free legendary Karato Fox Hunter along with 4 free amazing epic champions as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1. Log out of Player and Play on PC and uninstall. If you have never had Raid installed on your mobile phone before, the link will work there too. Step 2. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your champion. Here we go. Karato Fox Hunter will be there waiting for you in the inbox. This is an amazing start to your account and you do not want to miss it. So make sure you click the link in the description, follow the steps, and don't forget, tell a friend.
Raid's turning 6 years old. The Festival of Creation will be returning this year, packed with new events, gifts, and all the fun you'd expect from an anniversary celebration. This year's Festival of Creation is being held in Aravia, home of the elves.
Aravia.
Think classy soirees, elegance personified,
very nice.
High society. Fancy, right?
Yes, of course.
The Bastion is getting a makeover, so get your finest silks ready. If the enigmatic and charming Armands the Magnificent was the perfect host last...
Armands, be careful, Raid. Be careful. Lots of people not very happy with Armands. Be careful, be careful. Don't be throwing that word around. It's like the one who must not be named.
Then the graceful and sophisticated, aristocratic Lord Entertainer Fabian is certainly the man for the job this time around.
So it looks like he's an undead. In my previous videos, I said maybe he's a high elf, but he looks like an undead. So he definitely gives undead vibes. I mentioned that he has the same color as Rhodos, and I said Duchess. I meant Siphi. He's the same like skin color, the same effects as Rhodos and Siphi. So it does make sense that he's undead, the undead background. Just kind of, I don't know, it's weird that he's having a party with all high elves and he's an undead, but I guess they're paying him to use his crib and throw the big parties. Why would you wreck your own house when you can go wreck someone else's house, right? So I guess they're just using him for his crib and for the house, but yeah, it looks like he is going to be undead.
Sure, he's undead, but death is no excuse to stop the festivities. Fabian loves hosting parties.
Right here, extra turn again. You can see another extra turn.
He's a crowd
Day 3 right into Day
with
2. Petrification
and true fear debuffs.
There we go.
Manipulating skill cooldowns and a self-cleanse, all part of his kit.
And a self-cleanse. Another extra turn there, you can see. So it looks like the A3 is bringing the extra turn. So A3 extra turn, which is pretty nice. Always good to have extra turns in the kit. I guess it's not always good, but generally speaking, extra turns is pretty nice to have in the kit. See what else he has to bring.
Crush it in Arena and Siege. No one ruins Fabian's receptions and gets away with it.
Nobody
ruins it. Get your hands
it.
on Lord Entertainer Fabian through a special fusion event.
There we go, March 10th to March 26th. So get ready, chat.
Don't miss out on adding
Make sure you guys are getting
to your roster.
Make sure you guys are getting prepared. We have pretty much a week to get ready. So save your shard, save chicken, save silver. Just save. We don't know the kit in the full, but rather have the resources and skip than not have the resources and want to do it. So make sure you guys are saving.
You can find all the details for this year's Festival of Creation on our dedicated website. There's also a little puzzle related to this year's celebration, and solving it will net you a sweet reward.
We like rewards.
Raid's 6th anniversary isn't the only thing coming with update 10.30.
What else? What do you got? Tell me, baby.
We're also rolling out some live arena changes.
Okay, here we go.
In one of our What's Next in Raid episodes.
Live arena changes.
Up progress by increasing the points you earn per victory.
Okay, tell me this doesn't look like a giant evil Oreo. Like what they're standing on. Every time I see it, it just looks like a giant evil Oreo. I don't know why. Now that I said it, you won't be able to unsee it. Giant evil Oreo.
3 and silver tiers to 7 points. And reducing the...
Okay, nice. So you can be able to get through silver quicker. Some people might like that. Some people might not like that. But you'll get to gold a little bit easier, which I think generally is going to be good. Trying to get people through silver, through bronze.
Inactivity penalty to just 1 point. Once you've battled your way into gold tier, that's it. You've made it.
You're done. That's it.
No more dropping out.
Finished. Finito.
Leagues, we're changing up gold tier as well. It'll now become a live arena seasonal.
There we go. Season
complete
league
with
coming.
A live leaderboard.
Live
Each
arena.
session will last for 4
live
weeks.
leaderboards, live
followed
arena.
by a 2-week cooldown before the next one kicks off.
Okay, so 4 weeks, so it's gonna be a month long and then a 2-week break in between. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the seasonal league? You guys not happy about the seasonal league? Get some rewards and some other gear sets coming along with it. They're gonna mention here in a second. Overall, I think it's gonna be good. It's kind of demoralizing if you're like a 200 player and you have a really good account but just don't have the time, or like you started a little bit later. You haven't put the amount of matches in, so you can't hit like first even though you have the account. So now it's gonna be reset every like month and a half and get a fresh start and try to win. Obviously, this is for the super crack and super whales to get first. It gives a little bit more of an even playing field for those kind of players.
During this cooldown period, you'll
Evil
still
Oreo.
earn and lose points based on victories and defeats, and you're still aiming to climb as high as you can. For those of you who reach the top of the leaderboard, there are some seriously...
Okay, here we go. First place. So if you're the #1 in the entire game, you get first in the season. You get 2 primals, 2 voids, 1 sacred, 1 Lego book, 1 mythical book. Looks like 5 pieces of 6-star gear, legendary gear. Looks like 5 accessories, 6-star legendary accessories, 100 of the legendary relic materials, 100 of the mythical, and then there's a avatar frame below my face. If you look at the difference between first top 10 and top 100, they're really not that much different, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Let me know. Do you guys think there should be a bigger gap, or you think that it's good that it's kind of similar? Because if you look, the shards are the same. Everyone's getting 2 voids, 2 primals, 1 sacred. So those are all the same. Everyone's getting 1 Lego book, 1 mythical book, so those are the same. The only real difference is that the amount of gear you're getting, instead of 5, you get 4, you get 3. Same thing with the accessories. Relic crafting materials is pretty much the same. From getting top 10 to top 100, it's the same exact thing. You're getting 100 epic and 100 Lego, and then if you get first, you get 100 Lego and 100 mythical. So that's 1 craft. That's really not that much to get first in the entire raid for the season, and that's what you're getting. Again, raid is known to not have good leaderboard rewards. If you look at global leaderboard rewards, it's almost a joke at how bad they are. To get first in like a tournament, you get 2 Lego books or something like that, and you have to do 200,000 points. So the return on investment is not there at all. Let me know what you guys think. If it's good that they're kind of close together and not good that they're close together, I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say.
Awesome goodies up for grabs. If you can finish in the top 100, top 10, or the #1 spot on the leaderboard, you'll be rewarded with shards, gear, skill tomes, and more. Plus, don't forget to show off your exclusive new avatar frames and
look
flex
out.
your ranking on friends
Flex,
and foes
flex.
alike. There's also milestone rewards you can earn
Here we
during
go.
a live arena season.
So these are the general rewards. I'm going to flip
league
to
by
the seasonal.
gaming
Here we go. So we can go through these pretty quick. It looks like there's 1 total craft. So we got 100 rare relics right there. Let's go down a little
Once
bit.
you've claimed them all, keep fighting and earn.
We have another 100 epic, so you have another crafting there. So it looks like we have 1 full craft of a rare, 1 full craft of an epic.
Points to claim.
You're all getting some gemstones as well, so that's nice. Usually you get those from Chimera, so they're giving us another opportunity to get some gemstones. So we had 1 here,
Once you've claimed
1
them all,
here,
keep fighting and earning points to claim a seasonal
and then we
chip.
have another 50 here, another 50 here. So that's another full rare pull. So we have 2 full rare pulls, 1 full epic pull. It looks like we have 1 full Lego pull, and down below we have 1 full mythical. If you can get to the top milestone, which looks like it's 1320.
Artifacts and accessories.
And then after that, there's a seasonal chest he's gonna explain. But let me know what you guys think of the milestones for the seasonal rewards. 1 mythical pull, 1 Lego pull, 1 epic pull, 2 rare pulls. Plus you're getting some gear, some energy, I think these are like magma stones, some gemstones along the way. Yes, I would say definitely on track with how Plarium does rewards in the past. I guess the good thing is that these should be resetting every time there's a new season, so it's not like you get them once and they're done, hopefully. I'm assuming that once there's a new season comes back, we're gonna get the rewards again. So it'll be another way of getting just more relics, more gems, more energy, more resources in the game. So that will be nice. I'm assuming it won't be just like you get it once and then once the new season comes, you can't get it again. I'm hoping that every new season you'll be able to get the rewards again, which it should be. And then once you get all the rewards, a seasonal chests are farmable rewards, meaning you can earn them over and over again as you progress through the season. Earn a seasonal chest for every 175, looks like victory tokens. And you get 3 accessories and 2 pieces of gear.
2 new variable gear sets. Let's check them out. First up, there's Stone Cleaver. As the name implies, it's perfect for taking out enemies hiding behind stone skin shields and will suit your attackers nicely. As it's a variable set, You'll get different bonuses for equipping different amounts of gear. But at 9 pieces, you'll get 25% more attack, 30% more critical damage, 10% more speed. Ignore 20% of your enemy's defenses, and you'll deal 100% more damage to stone skin shields.
Okay, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Personally, like, it's really hard to do damage to a stone skin shield normally. So I feel like 100% of the damage that I'm doing is still not gonna really do much. It's not gonna, I don't think, gonna break the shield. Probably have to have cracking roots, which is a blessing that does more damage than stone skin. So if you had cracking roots and this, then maybe you could start talking. But generally speaking, I am a little hesitant on this set. The 20% ignore defense for Merciless, I think you're getting 35 at 6 piece. This is a 20, so you're losing a little bit of that. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. It depends on, I guess, how well it destroys the stone skin. But at the moment, I'm not thinking that 100% of the damage I'm doing to a stone skin shield is gonna be able to break it. I could be wrong, and this could be really nice. And I'm happy that they're trying to add more ways to counter stone skin, but I'm not sure how effective this is gonna be realistically in the game. But we're gonna have to wait and see. It's not in the game quite yet. It's coming soon. First look, not crazy hyped, but we'll have to see how it works in the game.
Not hard to see why it's called Stone Cleaver. The second set you can earn is called Rebirth. I think I can guess where this one's going too.
Where?
Rebirth can make your revivers faster with an extra 32%
harder,
speed,
stronger,
more resilient against debuffs with 60 points of resistance, and also grant them a bunch of unique effects. They'll revive allies with 10% extra HP and turn meter, get a block damage buff once per round whenever an ally is killed, and decrease the cooldown of an ally's skills when they get revived by the wearer.
Cool. Let's break this down. First, it looks really cool. Just the set itself looks really cool. It gives me like a Dark Fae kind of vibes. Dark Fae kind of looks similar with the purple. But initially, when I first saw this, I was thinking Galathir. Galathir in this set is meant to be like match made in heaven. Other champions that would work well in this set. This is definitely more of, I would say, a PvP set. I mean, it could be good for PvE, but I feel like it's more for PvP. Because for PvE, you're looking more for like 9-piece protection on some of these champions with the debuffs or the buffs or 9-piece feral to give the damage boost. But for arena, I think this would be really good for Duchess, Siphi, Galathir, Elva, Noelle, pretty much any reviver. This is going to be super sexy on. So I'm very excited to see how this kit works in the game, actually, not just on paper. But on paper, it looks very nice. I'm excited about this one. But just to break it down a little bit, 32% speed, 60 res, and then you get 10% HP and then 10% turn meter to allies revived by this champion. If you think about it, it's kind of like a pinpoint set for the stats, but reversed. So instead of accuracy, it's giving you res. So it's a lot better for the revivers that don't need accuracy, because I've run pinpoint on a lot of champions to get the extra speed, but they don't really need the accuracy. I just want the speed. So now that I can get res and the speed together, plus all the other things that is coming with it, it's insane. Very strong set.
10% extra HP and turn meter. Get a block damage buff one.
This is huge. Places block damage buff on the wearer for 1 turn whenever an ally is killed. I don't think this has a cooldown, so amazing. Just keeps on, if someone dies, block damage. Love that. Keeping your support alive longer. Let's go. Can't complain about that.
Once per round whenever an ally is killed, and decrease the cooldown of an ally's skills when they get revived.
Wait, what did this say?
Whenever with 10% extra HP and turn meter. Get a block damage buff once per round whenever an
once per round. Okay, so maybe there is some type of cooldown on it. Once per round is still very strong. So I might not be able to proc multiple times per round the way that he says it, but even if it's not multiple times per round and it's once per round, still does not really devalue it that much. Still very strong set.
Ally is killed, and decrease the cooldown of an ally's
and then this
when
as
they
well,
get revived.
Reducing the skills or the cooldowns of your revived ally skills. Very good. Letting them, if it's a nuker, getting them to get their big hits around quicker, or if it's a support champion, getting them back to their A2s, A3s quicker. Love that. Amazing.
By the wearer. It's a real lifesaver. Both sets offer advantage in PvE and PvP. So whether you're crushing it in the dungeons or conquering the arena, these sets are here to help you dominate.
I think it'll be more for PvP, but maybe PvE.
In our last What's Next video is background multi-battles.
Okay, here.
Once you hit level 40...
I've heard a lot of good things and bad things from people talking about this. We'll let them talk, and then we'll give our opinions on it here in a second.
5, you'll unlock this feature for all game modes across Raid where multi-battles are
45, could be a little sooner, but it's
set
fine.
Up as usual, and then tap the Start Background Multi-Battles button, and you're good to go. Multi-battle rules still apply, but here's the best bit.
What's the best bit?
You won't have to sit and watch your champions
Tell me.
You can sort your gear out,
Ooh.
summon champions.
Nice.
Almost anything other than watching your team run multi-battles.
Okay, so you can summon champions and look at your gear. So pretty much anything, like what? That's so funny. So you can't really do much. Like there's a lot. He makes it sound like there's so many other things you can do outside of it, but like there's nothing else. He's like, you can do so many things. You can do these two things, and that's it. But there's so many things you can do with these two things. It's like, not really. But I understand why they're doing this. I think they want to test this out with the server load before they implement more server draining things. So like right now, we can run a multi-battle and let's say Minnow, and then you can, of course, pull shards, the one thing that makes them the most money, or you can do like a gear cleanse. A lot of people want to be able to do Minnow and then maybe do a Doom Tower, climb Doom Tower, or do Minnow and do a different dungeon, or do Minnow and do Arena. And I think they want to get to that point, but right now they're trying to just test and see how this works. They don't want to do too much, and you know how Raid always loves to mess things up. So I think they're trying to prevent that as much as possible, do a little bit of implementation, and then slowly add more. At least that's what I'm hoping. If this is the only thing that they're doing and it's just multi-battles and you can do a gear cleanse and pull shards, not very happy. But if this is the start, like the stepping stone to better more things in the future, then I think this is okay. It really depends on how they handle this. But right now is not the best. People are upset, but I really think that is kind of, they're just trying to see how it works, test the servers, and then hopefully add more in the future. But it's kind of funny what he said there. When I first heard that, it made me laugh. It's like, you can do gear cleansing, you can pull shards, and then so many other things you can do. It's like, there's nothing else you can do. So I thought that was very funny. Especially the way that he said it.
Fight. You can sort your gear out.
Sort your gear. Summon shards.
Almost anything other than watching your team.
Almost anything else, but that's nothing else you can do.
You can use background multi-battles with super raids at the same time.
Ooh,
lastly,
look out.
But by no means least, we've got a little quality of life update for Siege coming too. Clan leaders and deputies will be able to set attack targets as high, medium, and low priority. It's a handy little way to help ensure everyone in your clan is on the same page.
I don't know.
Knowledge is power.
What we need in Siege is a better way of telling people what post they want them to be in, or honestly moving people. It might not be ideal, because if you really want to do a post and you put your defense in, think you're gonna do that post, and then your clan leader comes in and moves you to a different post and has someone else put their team in, it might hurt you and it might not feel good. But if it's best for the team and best for the clan, it's kind of something that should be done. So this with the priority, it's nice. It's a nice little quality of life thing, but I don't think this is really what needs to be worked on or changed in Siege. This is a very minuscule thing, but it's better than nothing. But I think there's a lot of bigger issues in Siege that they need to be focusing on than putting a little high priority. Because if you're in a clan that's well developed and kind of know what they're doing, you guys are going to be able to communicate very easily and know kind of the strategy you want to do before even attacking Siege. I mean, the strategy is generally the same every time. You want to get to the stronghold as quick as possible. The shortest path to the stronghold is best. Take that down and then kind of spread out from there. I talked about that in another Siege video a few days ago, but this, it's not really doing too much for me.
Knowing where to attack can make sieges more successful. And that's everything for today. We can't wait to celebrate Raid's 6th
extra turn
anniversary
there
with you when
so it looks like there's something extra turn
10.30 drops. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment to let us know.
One thing that they did not mention that I do want to mention here is that they're adding 100, I believe, gear slots and accessory slots pretty soon with this update. Now, that is nice. 100 is good. It's better than nothing, but that is not nearly as much as we need. So the 100 spots were supposed to help us with the previous issue. What they added way too many gear sets previously, so we were already struggling with room. So they were like, okay, we'll give you 100 more slots each. Cool. We would like more, but better than nothing. But then they're adding 2 more gear sets on top of the gear sets they already added. So they're giving us a little bit more room and then giving us 2 more gear sets. It's like, we need more room. Like, you can't do that. You can't add a little more room and then add more gear to fill up that room. So you're basically not adding any more room. We're stuck with the same problem that we had. So that I'm kind of frustrated with. They didn't do anything. They gave us more room and then gave us more gear sets to fill that more room with. So it's like they canceled each other out. So that is kind of one thing that's frustrating me. There are some new champions coming as well. I haven't really seen the kits or anything like that, but we'll do a breakdown of those when I see them. Hopefully this was helpful and you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Pretty happy with overall what's happening. I don't know, I still feel like there's some misses. I don't think the damage gear set is going to be nearly as good as they want it to be, but I do really like the other gear set, the one that looks like Dark Fade, the Reviver one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!